Speaking of the transition, a day before President-elect Trump takes office, TikTok is set to be banned in the U.S. That's unless there is a last-minute ruling from the Supreme Court. CNN and the Washington Post also reporting that Trump is considering some sort of executive order that could temporarily halt the ban. New at 11, Catherine Cook talked with some Portlanders who use TikTok as a key part of their livelihoods. Catherine?
Well, David, first of all, the lawmakers who voted to ban the app worry that since it's owned by a Chinese company, the Chinese government could get access to user data or manipulate the content users see. Caught in the middle of the debate, users who've come to rely on the app for their businesses.
A catchy tune, cool camera pans, and the feeling of, ooh, I should check that place out. And well, here we are, Grand Fir Brewery in Southeast Portland. Joe Kovakovich got us. He usually does.
My job is pretty cool.
You might know Joe as the guy behind social media account LivePDX. He scours the city for mom and pop restaurants, then showcases their food, drinks, and vibes, boosting their business for free. Some of his videos have been viewed millions of times.
Organic social media has a lot of potential for reach, so it's like word of mouth on steroids.
Joe makes a living through larger paid accounts, but this is his passion, especially when it comes to his TikTok creations.
Without TikTok, we probably wouldn't be where we are today, so it really does kind of hit pretty close to home, the talks of the TikTok ban.
The U.S. Supreme Court has until Sunday to rule on a law that says TikTok has to divest from its Chinese parent company or be banned in the U.S. because of national security concerns. If the Supreme Court declares the law unconstitutional, TikTok can stay. If they don't, 170 million U.S. TikTok users will lose the app. For creators like Joe, that would be no small thing, even as other social media platforms remain.
It's not all the same consumers that are on TikTok are on YouTube and Instagram, so it hurts.
Other businesses rely on TikTok for its ability to unite various cross-sections of people. Take Seagrape Apothecary in Northeast Portland, a business that brands itself as a place for witches, empaths, queers, and bath lovers.
It's going to be a challenge finding ways to connect with like-minded magical folks without that app. We're creative, we're quirky, and we will make it happen. That's fine, but it is complicated.
Shop manager Ronnie Piper says TikTok has done wonders for boosting this small business. Now they're pivoting to other means of outreach, even going low-tech with flyers.
I would prefer for TikTok to stay around. That way we don't have to reinvent the wheel.
As millions of TikTok users wait on the app's fate, some, like Joe, point to what he calls a double standard around national security concerns.
I would say that TikTok isn't necessarily doing anything that American companies aren't already doing. I think I've received about $600 to $700 since 2016 from class action suits against Facebook Inc. at the time for stealing biometric information of my face.
For now, there are sandwiches and coffee and no debate over how delicious it all looks. In Southeast Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.